expenditure, yes. The amount set out for development is actually more or less what you're going to seek from other sources beyond the revenue collected, definitely through borrowing and other means. There appears to be a disconnect here when the government is talking about efficiency and austerity measures and the figures they're talking about.
I don't think there's ever been an intention to slim down government, and we've seen that because the persons who are in power and capable of doing so are very much well aware of the situation. And even when Ruko here blames the head of public service, Felix Koskei, he does not work in a vacuum, you know? At the end of the day, the buck stops with the president. He is the top executive in government. He is the one who committed to Kenyans. He's the one who has a 5-year contract with the Kenyan people. So at the end of the day, you know, whether he has delegated people to do certain duties, if he feels perhaps, or if the feeling in Kenya Kwanza is that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, then he gets people who can deliver to the Kenyan populace. So for me, I think it is just, we're just playing, you know, a mind game with Kenyans, telling them we're going to slim down expenditure, but we actually are not. Because if you see over 3 trillion going to recurrent expenditure, it should be a very worrying trend. What is left for development is a measly amount. And we still, Kenyans feel that 2.5 years into this government, there's not much that has been achieved that can translate or be felt in terms of reinvigorating the economy and main or major infrastructure projects. So for me, I think we're not being honest with the Kenyan people when we say we want to trim down government. You know, we know that we introduced devolution in the advent of the 2010 Constitution. Should we now reevaluate whether this is actually working for Kenyans? Is devolved healthcare working for Kenyans? Is it not working for Kenyans? Why do we have to spend monies in duplication of duties where you have a CEC, you have a chief officer, you know, all these roles that can be, we need to have a conversation, a genuine one, and put it out to the Kenyan people, tell them perhaps we might need to reevaluate our decisions on expanding government, and did we really devolve services, or did we just devolve, you know, more opportunities for people to engage in corruption and wanton waste of public resources?
All right. And talking about devolution from this budget, and I'm just looking at the highlights as written down in this newspaper. County governments, equitable share, 405 billion shillings, which is a huge amount of money. There's almost slightly more than 10% of the entire budget going to counties. On the front page of the Star, we have a poll that's laying bare best performing governors. And we have